What's buzzing, everyone? This is SM127, and I'm going to be doing Bitlife once again. So tonight in Bitlife, I'm going to be the last week in Bitlife I played as Brandon. This time it's going to be a female. It's going to be Sandra. So custom life. Her name is Sandra Rahman from Afghanistan, Kabul. Should have gone with Cedra, but spell it close enough. Just let her off. All right. So age 1, Costa Rica has launched a boycott of all exports from Colombia. Your mother is refusing to buy you a cookie while on a shopping trip at a grocery store. What will you do? Steal it? Stay cool? Or throw a tantrum? Ignore that. Alright, let's see this. I threw myself on the floor, kicking and screaming because I didn't get the cookie I wanted at the grocery store. I still didn't get it. So your mother is taking you to the doctor's office to get vaccinated. Well, I'm a baby at this time, so throw a tantrum. I threw a tantrum when my mother took me to the doctor's office to get vaccinated. And I'm 91% healthy. Alright. So your mother wants to buy you a pet cat named Bella. So the type is a Savannah cat, and she's 2 years old. Yes, Bella. You're playing with some friends in your room when suddenly a little girl grabs the Janot Little Miss Vanity case toy right out of your hands. Well, I'm still little at that time, so cry. I mean, I'm 5 at this time. But now, she's about to be an adolescent this next year, so she's going to be a big girl. A little girl named Hunan wants to become your friend. So, Hunon Iqbal. Your friend Hunun passed away at 7 from stepping on a landmine and being blown into smithereens. And you're starting elementary school. Sounds nice. You're being bullied at school by your classmate Faranosh. Well, do nothing about it. Alright, a kid from your neighborhood asks if you want to go to an amusement park with him and his older brother. And you've been feeling the need to go for a fun outing lately. I'm at 23%, but I don't need the charger right now. Because 23 will last for about 2 hours, 1.5 to 2. I'm next to a charger anyway, so it doesn't matter. Because I'm at 22 right now, so I'm about to get the low battery warning soon. But I'll just let it pass, because it's gonna last long. Because I'm not gonna let that interrupt my video. So my happiness is now at 87%. My phone is at 22%. Health 97%, smarts 37, looks 56. You're suffering from a middle ear infection. So after returning from a bathroom break in class, your PE teacher, Mr. Kumaki, asks you if you fell in. Well, that doesn't bother me. You have an opportunity to have your first kiss with a boy from your class named Alexander Smith. So let's kiss him with tongue. Whoa! He pointed out that I made weird chewing noises while he kissed. A group of kids you've wanted to become friends with invite you to sit with them at lunch. They discuss their plans to egg your math teacher's house. No. Your mother passed away at the age of 42. That's really young. From an explosion while smoking at a gas station. What? Who in the heck would smoke at a gas station? That's dangerous. You inherited $87,885. You just got your first period. How will you react? Well, I'm not a girl, but if I was, I would tell my parents about it. Sweet. Your classmate Osman wants to become your friend. So she's female, 14. Your classmate Abrisham just mixed your art teacher Mr. Norzai's paints together, leaving nothing but brown paint for the rest of the class to use. So let's just ignore her antics. You're starting secondary school. So Kabul Secondary School. Your father is concerned with your eyesight and is taking you for an eye exam at the optometrist. So start the test and then tap the letter or number that's different than the others before the time runs out. Okay, KKKKK. Okay, I don't see any letters. You failed your eye exam and have issued a prescription for eyeglasses. Which that wouldn't hurt. Well, yeah, now I have to wear glasses. Well, I'm already wearing glasses behind the camera. So that doesn't really bother me. And also last week when we did this, he got the coronavirus. Brandon got the coronavirus. So let's cut to that. The happiness. Your forehead feels extremely warm, but it can't seem to stay warm. To further complicate the issue, you're dealing with a terrible sore throat. The coronavirus! Oh no. I have the coronavirus. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the coronavirus. Yeah, it was really horrible that he got the coronavirus. And really shocking. Because I couldn't believe it. Anyway, back to this. You've seen the flashback from last week, and now we're back to this. Okay, I failed my eye exam. So your friends are all joining social media. So will you join too? Yes, I'll join social media. So I'm gonna share Bitlife in order to join social media. You know the drill. Because what I like to do is I like to hide this. Alright, so about to send it, but I'm still hiding the name. Now to find a nice profile pic. You're signed up for a social media account. It's time for your driving test. So what does this road sign mean? Well, it's not skid marks prohibited. Pull up skirt. I like that. Let's accept it gracefully. It's a 9-year-old car. And 18 years old. You graduated from secondary school. So, let's just... Alright, so let's just apply, or even better, let's apply to university. So the cost is $64,000. Yeah, he agreed, because as much as $87,000 is a lot of money, I want to save that. Your cat Bella died at 18 while peacefully at home as she finally succumbed to old age. Your friend Osman is asking you whether she should look for a new job or not. Well, obviously you should look for a new job. So let's watch some YouTube with her. So, Drew Durnell.
Oh, yeah.
So she's 21. Jabrut is 46, which is the dad. You're feeling very strong heterosexual tendencies. It's 2020. You could be bisexual, which I am. So let's tap that. So he graduated from university. Let's look for a job. Oh. Let's be a translator. So which element do you identify with the most? So Earth? Welcome to Oak Tree Financial. So while at a party, you meet a young lady named Afri. Well, it's 2020. You could be gay, lesbian, bisexual. So I'm tapping the top one. Or not. Because like this is from Afghanistan. So while you're job translating, you're currently translating, the speaker you're currently translating uses profanity. What'll you do? So let's use a less profane synonym. So, okay, let's see, vacation. File a lawsuit. Really? Okay, adoption, casinos, crime. Emigrate. Okay, you've been promoted to senior translator. Okay, so Mongolia. And Czech Republic, India. And Switzerland. Okay, just trying to look for US, but anyway, let's go to this. Your father is trying to arrange your marriage to an Afghan dude named Musa Ibrahimi. So agree to marry him. Yeah, but their last names are not the same. Okay. No. Apologize. Yeah, but look at this. Their last names are different. Her last name is Rahman, and his last name is Ibrahimi. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't pass on that. Alright, so happiness is at 50%, so that's a really big increase. Alright, there it is. So you quit your job, so Wichita, United States has left me and has finalized the divorce. So now I'm unemployed because I've now moved to the United States in this part. So a female named Sierra okay, Liam. Let's ask him out. So a chick named Serena wants to become your friend. So Serena Smalls. So while in quarantine, you're spending more time than ever talking with all your friends, but the only thing your friends are talking about is the craziness of the Tiger King series on Netflix. So after hearing multiple absurd stories, one of your friends asks which one you think sounds the most believable. Not a missing husband or murder for you. I'll just choose a random one. Okay, I guess it's missing a husband, I guess. Of bare fruit, 66%. Okay, travels to his funeral. What? Yeah, that plunged my... Wow, that surged my happiness a lot. 15%. So your boyfriend, yes, let's do this. And plan the wedding. Do it. We don't need a prenup. So from Sandra Rahman to Sandra Thompson. So you're now the stepmother of Liam Thompson's daughter. Alright, so now her last name is not Rahman anymore, it's now Thompson. So the car behind you keeps honking at you, even though you're driving the speed limit. Let's try to ignore him. Alright, so let's go back to this. 53%? Your friend Serena has tickets to the Tyler the Creator concert and invites you to go with her. Let's go. And that brought my happiness back up again to 72% from 53. So Osman and Serena, let's watch YouTube. So Lauren's side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jacksepticeye and Simply Nessa 15.
Oh, yeah.
Your friend Serena wants to become best friends with you. Yes. So animal shelter, cat breeders, dog. Okay. Let's go with a Savannah cat. So Bobby the Savannah cat. Oh, let's go to the animal shelter and adopt an alley cat, Blackie. And she costs $53. And they named her Blackie just because she's black? Come on. What if I was like Whitey to a white person? That's racist. Alright, Blackie is her name. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it as Blackie, I guess. Your car has a broken headlight. Let's repair it. So let's bathe her, give her a treat. You gave your cat Blackie a chicken-flavored cat treat. And let's bathe her. And she really appreciated it. And let's not release her. Or what will happen? Your husband Liam is arguing because you released your cat Blackie. Then let's get a different pet. An animal shelter. Okay, let's try not to get a mutt. We're gonna get another one, and this time I'm not gonna make that mistake again. So Afra Ross, what Ross is a mutt. Craziness and Maurice. So too real. You've got a friend with a twisted sense of humor who just texted you a list of his most recent favorite movies, and he's challenging you to watch one of them. Okay, Outbreak, Pandemic, 12 Monkeys. Okay, because of the coronavirus, let's do Pandemic. Because the coronavirus is a pandemic. And guys, what's really messed up is that earlier this morning, Bill de Blasio said that school was going to be closed for the rest of the year. But then Cuomo contradicted that and said that the mayor can't do that. Now people are going to hate him because of that. And he does not have the authority to close the schools in this situation. Because if it was an epidemic, he would have had the ability to do that. And that would have stayed that way. This is a pandemic. So if you live in New York, the closure is still on at least April 29th. 63%? So you've been tossing and turning all night and feel like you're gonna hack up a lung. Wait, let me guess, the coronavirus? Wait, you research your symptom and determine that the only explanation is that you have pneumonia. So let's go to the doctor. Dr. Walton. It's just a cold. Your best friend Serena just called you to ask for advice about how to deal with some challenging workplace drama that she's experiencing. So let's give her some good advice. Oh wait, I forgot to read this one. I accepted a challenge from my friend and watched the movie Pandemic while sheltered in place, avoiding the coronavirus. So, Vigilance Salon Wichita. So a quarantine friend of yours just tagged you the Until Tomorrow Instagram challenge. So, since it's an embarrassing picture, let's do that. So when a friend tagged me on the Until Tomorrow Instagram challenge, I posted a screenshot someone took of me while I was sitting on a toilet during a work-related video conference meeting. Okay, a video conference meeting on the toilet? Wow. Apparently it turns out that people must have heard you tooting or something as you're trying to take that big dump that you've been waiting for. So a valet ruined your transmission after taking your vehicle for a joyride. So let's repair it. So April 11th, which is today, you and some of your friends have decided to sing an a cappella song for public audience in honor of Barbershop Quartet Day, or the Quartet. They leave it up to you to choose the song. So Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, That's What I Like by Bruno Mars, or Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Well, if Memories by Maroon 5 was there, I would have chosen that. But it's not, so I'm going to choose That's What I Like by Bruno Mars, which is another song that I also like, other than Memories by Maroon 5. Which, if you don't know, that song is a tribute to Jordan Feldstein, who died at 40 from a blood clot, which is really young and devastating. So you're concentrating on a project when your coworker Steve suddenly approaches and starts bombarding you with personal questions about your political views. Get back to work. What a snitch. Replace the SN with a B. And no, I do not cuss. That's a math equation that I did in your head. I did not cuss. That's a math equation that I did in your head. Like in the word snitch, you deducted the SN and added the B. So your stepdaughter Abigail is asking you to pay her college education. So she wants to major in dance. Yes. Your best friend Serena has asked you if you want to go out for some cocktails with her and some other friends. No. Your supervisor at Vigilance Salon Wichita Ellen, or Elon, has taken a liking to you and has asked you to go to a little bike ride. So it's gonna make your coworkers jealous. His enjoyment? Okay, you find your desk has been moved to the basement the next day at work. So the Ford Fusion will no longer start and is beyond repair. It's 40 years old, so I had to scrap my Ford Fusion. So a female named Serenity wants to become your friend. She's 48 years old. Serenity Bar. So you're thinking about choosing a new type of massage to specialize in at work. So let's do a happy ending massage. You enter the break room and discover your coworker Steve has nearly devoured all your chili cheese nachos that he found in the fridge. What'll you do? Get back to work. So your supervisor Elon invited you to watch the stars. What? Yeah, so I'll politely decline that. So you've been released from your position as massage therapist for Vigilance Salon Wichita. They tell you that they suspect you're drinking on the job. So you're fired. So I thanked my supervisor for the opportunity to serve for Vigilance Salon Wichita. So it pretty much ended on a high note. Pretty much ended in good terms. because like she is in her 50s, so it's about time that she like retired. So even though she got fired, it's not all that bad because it's about time she retired. But still, the pension, but it's about time to like enter like job like career on a good note. And finish her. So now that she's out of a job, she's gonna begin. It's time to begin the rest of our lives. To finish our lives strong before we die. Your husband Liam wants a divorce because you use the word hashtag too much. Okay, beg him to stay, and he insisted in getting a divorce. You owe $81,780. So from Thompson back to Rahman. So Sandra Rahman is reverted, and you're no longer the stepmother of Liam Thompson's daughter. So she loses all of her kids, and her happiness is down to 0%. So let's move back. And you're suffering from depression. Not the same state, but still. For emergency room, no. You are not suffering from any conditions. So a new friend, Kanaz, wants to become your friend. So Kanaz Pathan. And Serenity has unfriended you. It was unsuccessful. Your friend Osman passed away at 59 from respiratory infection. Birthday suit, 34%. Let's call her up. I'll call him up, I mean. He didn't pick up. How nice. Isn't interested in having a conversation with you. So gentlemen you met while waiting for the food at the drive-thru has asked you out on a date. So Taj Omarzai. So let's LOL. To bring that happiness from 26%. All right. So the new happiness is at 76% from 26. And you're no longer suffering from depression. While waiting at the park, you see a panicked child stuck high up in a tree. You saved the boy's life. So Ario wants to become your friend. 64. Gotta start inflating. Gotta start inflating that big circle. Need to start increasing that circle now. Because we're 63 right now. Need some more support. Engaged. And plan the wedding. And that's the honeymoon. So let's do it. We don't need a prenup. So now we're married. The last name still stays the same. Because it's not the United States. But your husband Taj is nagging you to buy a car. So let's shop for our cars. The car does not matter. Let's go for a Honda Odyssey. Your friend Ario passed away at 67 from complications of old age. 67 is still young. Anal itching. Your rectum has been very itchy lately. Coincidentally, your anus is also in a world of pain. So itchiness around your anus. So let's search the web. You research your symptoms on the web and determine that the only explanation is that you have hemorrhoids. So let's go to the doctor. It is hemorrhoids. And you're no longer suffering from it. Recently, several friends have asked if you're intoxicated because your speech is slurred. So let's search the web. Alzheimer's. Well, my concern is really high, so I'm going to go to the doctor right now. Alzheimer's disease. You continue to suffer from Alzheimer's. So let's go to Facebook. Just know that if you have Alzheimer's, there's no cure that exists, but you could take like medicine to temporarily improve the symptoms in order to like get some support. But because like once you reach stage 7, that's it. It's just everything just slowly declining. And you lose the ability to do like basic stuff, like simple math. Like how to add properly, how to subtract properly, and all that. An online ad, so let's argue with them. In the real world, if someone cheated on me, I would leave them immediately. But since I'm playing as a girl in this one, what I should have chosen was to get a divorce. So while trying to get into your friend's car, you just realize you got into a stranger's car. So let's run in shame. Okay, so I got out of a car and ran away humiliated after realizing I got into the wrong car. Don't we all do this? A neighbor you're not fond of comes over and asks to borrow a cup of sugar. You know you only have one cup left. Well, tell her no, give her the sugar, or lie and tell her that you're out. I'm out? Well, they're gonna hear me, so no. He tells you that he doesn't think he can control his sexual impulses. So let's beg him to stay, but he might insist on getting a divorce. He didn't. Your husband Taj, well, he died anyway, but that's still sad. Your husband Taj passed away at the age of 77, and he died after suffering a stroke. Yeah, so he died anyway. So let's donate his body to science. So that's what we're gonna do to his remains. Wait, donate to science is 0. Burial is 2010. Cremation is 260. So let's inherit the money. So Essen wants to become your friend. Yes, Essen Khan. I'll bring the knee pads. And depression is what I have. Alzheimer's disease. I continue to suffer from it. Your friend Essen passed away at 71, and she died from complications of old age. So we're slowly losing lives. And Serena Smalls is no longer interested. And Serena Smalls is no longer interested in talking to me anymore. So So everything is slowly starting to decline. Like, look at all the deaths. Both parents died. So, so if I tap this plus button, there might be a possibility that I'm gonna die from something. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Backstage pass. While at a System of a Down concert, a security guard takes you backstage to meet everyone. What'll you do? Alright, so as I tap the plus button, just gotta get ready for that. Because like it's too short, so let's do all of this. Have a deep conversation. So everything good that I find from from now until I die in the game, gonna do everything do everything good that I find. I know 10%, so I'm gonna charge it pretty soon. And there's not much of the video left, because considering where I am. So solitaire, much sexier. You're no longer suffering from depression, and there it is. And we got a new one, hero. You died of natural causes. So Sandra Ramon is going to be remembered as a hero. Age 76, her net worth is 100,282. So that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this, and keep liking, commenting, and subscribing.